Hello everyone and welcome back to Cities by Steven. You're talking to Steven. Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, please hit the subscribe button, get that bell notification on so you don't miss out on the next episode of Brockton County, an Ontario themed city, and make sure to hit the like button. The like button helps the channel a lot. Hope you liked last episode. Last episode we planned at the downtown core of our city with some pretty cool town square, town center vibes, with taking a theme from Toronto and Queen's Park, where there is an oval about with access through the middle. It's pretty neat, and I know that it's not the most used town center anymore, but I'm pretty sure at one point it was a really important town center for the city of Toronto. The city of Toronto has kind of moved its town center closer to the lakeshore now, where they've reclaimed a lot of land from the lake. But I think it's a really cool theme to have, kind of mimicking. Every time we do this, there's an outside connections view. Anyways, there's so many cool parts of the city we've built, and the game wants to show you that. And this too, that's just my little traffic glitch or cheat, and I'll talk about it more in a traffic video if you want to see that in the future, so let me know down below. Anyway, so last episode we built this. I added in some residential neighborhoods over here. We're gonna add in some high density residential into these neighborhoods, just so that we can do that while we build our transit network, because we are going to look at transit in this episode. We built this train station over here, Grand Dual Island Platform Train Station, which we'll change the name to soon. And it has a lot of traffic, a lot of use. And my thinking here is that we're going to build a bit of a transit hub around here, and we're going to get some tram lines in. So before we do that, I want to do a couple things with residential in here, just so we can kind of get this going, so we don't have to worry that we're not growing the city this episode. I'm gonna, oh here, I'll show you what I did here. So I made these little roundabouts, residential roundabouts, which I think are pretty cool. I was just playing around right after the last episode. Anyway, so I'm gonna bring this 1 unit road out through here, and you see this pretty often in the streets around Toronto and the condos, where they have little small streets behind the condo buildings, where they have other condos, and they're packing everything in as best as they can to get condos, or as big of condos as possible in these neighborhoods. So that's what we're going to be kind of doing. We're just going to pack in some condos back in here. Yeah, I think we can get a couple in there. And yeah, so we're just going to get this to grow. And before we restart the sim, because I'm just realizing I'm forgetting something, so I'm going to pause the game. I'm going to fill these in. Let's just get those. Let's get this right here. And right here. I think we can just do that, that's fine. I'm thinking now maybe we take the zoning off of this road right here. I think I did it. Yeah, I guess it doesn't show because the zoning's so perfect. Anyway, so we'll get some condos in here. We'll get some more right there, and we'll kind of just mimic this all throughout here. Just building a bit of a residential park, and this is going to allow us to really get a lot of growth in this part of the city. So the reason why I'm keeping zoning off of these middle roads here is because I'm going to do a bit of mixed-use development over there, and I just want to make sure that I'm leaving that available. So these aren't going to really grow that big right now because we don't really have parks, we don't really have schools in this area, but we will eventually. But right now I just want to get people living in this area. All right, so next thing I want to do here before we look at our trams is I want to get, oh, look at this. This happens sometimes with my game. Just got to delete one letter and restart it, and all the names will pop back up. I want to get some more districts in here. So we're going to get a district, and we're going to start a new one. I was thinking about starting the same or just extending the districts, but might as well just get another one. So we're going to take this right out to this train station. Actually, let's just go right down to the train line, and we will continue up right alongside the oval about. We'll go right up to the highway here. All right, and then I'm going to take our park, and I'm just going to make this. So we kind of copied the theme of Queen's Park, sorry, for this. So we're going to name this King's Park. All right, and then this new district, Highland Park, we're just going to name this Batherston. And I know we already have a district named Batherston, but you'll see why in a second. So I'm going to enable a theme here. I know that European buildings are going to spawn on this map, so we're going to say international, but I'm going to allow any other buildings to come in here. Okay, so I named this Batherston, and you're like, there's 2 Batherston districts. Well, this one's going to be... Wait, we already have a Batherston West, right? Sorry, I'm silly. I'm silly this morning. We're going to name it Batherston City, because we're going to actually extend it out farther over time. But anyways, so we're going to look at... We already zoned this in, right? Yeah, we did. Okay, so this is going to start coming in. Yep, perfect. Now that we're on 3 speed, we should see this start to boom up. And there is just a ton of traffic over here. Look at this. So this tells me we really need this transit in the city. So, oh, we're going to need water through here too, I believe. Haha, see, I caught water before we needed it this episode. Usually I don't remember. So, kudos to me. Anyway, so today's... next we're going to look at our tram network. So, I've also gotten lots of comments about this highway running through here, which is Highway 19. Well, I think last episode we talked about how the way the city's developed is it's kind of like a mirror of Toronto, where the DVP comes in through here and it connects down through here, and it's the Lakeshore Boulevard. So I think we're going to kind of take some pointers from Toronto, and I know people who live in Toronto and know Toronto, the DVP is the worst highway in the world. It is always jammed up, literally always. I believe Toronto DVP 401, which would be right here, is some of the worst traffic in North America, even worse than LA. Anyways, so I think my eventual plan here is to either elevate or submerge this highway. I think I'm going to elevate it, and it's not going to be like a full elevation, it's going to be like a half elevation, and we're probably going to elevate it right to this bridge, and then we're going to change our pace here from there. So, or maybe we might get it down a bit lower over here or something like that. But I think it's going to be an interesting challenge, and I'm really excited for it to kind of change the city's needs, change the city's needs as time kind of goes along. So it's curious that no one's developed over here yet. Can they get there? Yeah, they can. Alright, well, we'll see what happens. Alright, so trams. Well, this is my idea here. So we're going to get our tram depot out over this way. And we're going to get one tram line that comes through Riverside and connects into Thornton Square. And that might be it, like a smaller tram line. Or I might get it to continue on. We're going to bring it down the street, which is Meadow Boulevard, or Meadow Street. We're going to get it right down into here onto Cedric, past High Street, which we're going to leave. And then the tram's going to split into 2. So this is why I'm kind of thinking we might need an extra line, like one that just goes into Riverside and then back, and like Riverside, Thornton Square back, and then we get these 2 lines that connect into Thornton Square, come down here, and one of them is going to go over here, go over top of the highway, and then connect into downtown this way. And it's probably going to come down this street, maybe, I don't know. Haven't planned it out where it's going to connect yet. And then it's going to connect down into here and loop back to Thornton Square. Then we're going to get this other one from Thornton Square down through here. It's going to come, sorry, right down into Cedric. It's going to connect down into here onto Queen Street. And then we're going to get it to come right along here. It's going to go right through Batherston Waterfront. It's going to connect up into here, and we have in Batherston Park, Batherston Community Park, we're going to have the tram loop around. This is a roundabout. And then we're gonna get another one, so I guess maybe 4 lines. That's gonna loop around here and go right to the tram, or train station, and then continue on into the distance. So now that we got this kind of going, we got some high density buildings going, we're growing the population. Let's start off with the trams. So I'm gonna put it down to 1 speed while I'm kind of going through here, because I like the idea of looking at traffic this way. All right, so we kind of already have a municipal building down over here. Don't want to cram this area too much, but let's get our tram network going. So we're going to start here, and this is how you build tram networks. Well, first of all, you need the tram depot, and the tram depot fits perfectly into here. Ah, darn, it doesn't. This is a lot bigger than I remember it being. There's not like an extra one, right? Yeah, no, that's it. Okay. Metro. Okay, this is tram. All right. So, you know what? It fits pretty perfectly right here. Yeah. So this garbage processing facility has a pollution line. Yeah, and I do have this glitch. What is the ground pollution? Pretty high. Yeah, I don't know what this glitch is. Just a visual glitch. But anyway, so the pollution has a ring of pollution that extends pretty much right to this intersection. So I think using this kind of area for tram, we could even use this area. Oh no, we can't. It's not big enough. It almost is. That's too bad. But we can use this type. Oh, it does fit here. If we move. It doesn't, because it needs to connect. I think we'll just stick with this. We'll connect right here. And you know what? I think it's a pretty cool looking building for this area anyways. And we could also, I'm thinking like normally what we do is we like line this area with trees or something like that, but this might grow in size, this road, so I'm gonna leave it. And now we need to look at getting these trams out of here. Well, we have this hooked up over here, and I don't really want to clog up the traffic too much. So what I'm thinking is we use this road right here, which isn't that crazily being used, and it's already being used by a bus. And I'm thinking we upgrade it. Let's see if the road network is a bit more organized. Not really. I'm looking for the vanilla one. Oh, it's this. Okay. 2-lane road with tram tracks. Now, is that the 2-way road too? This is also 1-way. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, so we'll use this one. This is the vanilla one. We are just going to upgrade this. Perfect. So the tram tracks connect still. That's fantastic to see. And then we're gonna get it to cross this road because I don't want the traffic on this main arterial road. I want it into the town a bit. Just 1 block in. I mean, it could probably work, but I would be worried that when the city grows up with more industry over here, that, well, I know that a lot of the traffic just turns right here. So we probably could just come right down the middle here. Yeah, you know what? Why don't we do that? All right, so already changing my plans. So let's get this tram road. And the Snowfall DLC, here we go. Come right down the middle here. And we could probably make this a 3-lane connection, but I think we'll leave it for now. All right, so then we're gonna get this tram to come right down the middle of the street here. Parking is being removed by doing this, which isn't the worst thing in the world, because it's clearing up some space. And yeah, so we're gonna need to come back here and go over with TMP, but these trams have a pretty clear turning spot over here. Trucks can still use it as well, which is always good. And then we're gonna use one of our new roads here. So 4-lane 2-way road with tram tracks. Okay, this is what I'm looking for. I've never used this one before. Yeah, so the cars share the tram track, which is pretty cool. It's just like in Toronto. In Toronto, they're not technically trams, they're streetcars, but Same thing. It pretty much is the same thing. All right, so we're gonna get it to come right through here, and now I have two options here. I can get it to divert right here, which I think I will, or I could just continue it along this road. So I'm gonna get it to divert, and we're gonna go back down to our vanilla road. Oh, that's not it. There it is. So unfortunately, I'm going to lose that little path. So as I get to this little point, I'm gonna connect it back up. There we go. So Carroll Street can have a nice connection. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna actually put this 4-lane road back. Where was it? Oh, I probably passed it, didn't I? 4-lane, 2-way road with tram tracks. Okay. There we go. And then we're gonna get it to turn around right here. So the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to avoid this intersection with a turning tram. This one I don't mind so much, but I know that tons of traffic comes through here because there's a highway access as well. So I want to avoid this intersection with a left turning tram. So we're gonna get this road into a 4-lane connection here. And, you know, ideally this doesn't become a 4-lane tram road. This becomes a tram road. But, you know, we need to have this, and it's going to be a bit funny if we don't, isn't it? Okay, let's just take a quick peek at what this road is. So they do share the track, don't they? I prefer like a dedicated tram line. 4-lane, 2-way... A 4-lane, 2-way road with dedicated tram lanes without parking spaces. Okay, this is what I want right here. So we're going to upgrade this. I think it should be fine. I don't think this has a bridge version. No, so let's just go with elevated. Alright, so the thing is, I would love an asymmetrical one. I don't think we have an asymmetrical one. I wonder what it would look like if we upgraded to the bigger one. Yeah, I think this might work actually, even if we go right up to here. Alright, so let's move this clinic. We're just going to move it right here. And we're going to go back to our roads here. We're going to upgrade this. Yeah, so this way we maintain our dedicated lanes, and we also maintain a dedicated tram road as well. Cool, and then we're going to go down. I mean, I don't know if I really want... I keep second guessing myself. Because now traffic has to merge together. Yeah, we don't really have an asymmetrical road, do we? That's interesting. I thought there would be... Okay, you know what? We're just going to settle with this. So we'll see if traffic backs up and if we need to change it or not. But you know what we could do is we could say no lefts. And if you want to turn left, you have to come down here. So what we'll do then is we'll just upgrade these roads. And this is a pathway, but why don't we just connect in then? Yeah, this is actually pretty good plan. Let's choose this, flip it around. There we go. So now we can come in with TMPE here, and we can say you can't turn left, but if you want to turn left, you can right here. So this one. Yep, this is good. Here, sorry for the spitting. Just helps me out. Okay, so that should work. We'll see if traffic backs up. I think maybe the node controller could also help in this situation. We select the node controller and we just say square the node. If I pull this one back a bit too. Allows for just a bit more turning space. And let's see if anyone's actually turning left. Yeah, a lot of people are. So this might actually end up working out for the better too. Okay, so let's get back to our tram roads because we're already 20 minutes in this episode. That is crazy to me. Time just flies by. All right, so let's upgrade this. And let's pause the game. Actually, we don't need to pause it. We'll just put this path back. I'm going to make this a dirt path. And we previously had it as a paved path, but I think the dirt path is probably a bit better in this situation. So I'm just going to swing this out. Okay. So now that we got that in place, let's continue bringing this dedicated tram line down. Okay. Oh no, come on. I don't really want to do this. I want to leave collision on. Oh no, I turned it off. Come on. There we go. Okay, now let's do this. Exit, move it. Oops. Okay, now let's get that paved path back in. Or a dirt path. Holy cow. Okay, let's go back to the road here. And we'll get this dedicated tram line road. And let's throw it to 3-speed for a minute just for the traffic to clear. Okay. Now we're going to go to... I'm thinking the 8-lane one. So this has a dedicated tram line, which is what I like about it. Well, let's see. So does this one. But I wouldn't mind having the three turning lanes here. It doesn't really, we're not really needed down here, but I mean it's a bit overkill. I think it works though. We'll come back and fix the traffic lights later. Actually, let's just do it now. Let's throw a traffic light on it. Oh, it already has one. And let's say dedicated turning lanes. Dedicated turning lanes, and we don't need a traffic light here. But let's make sure that these cars yield. This is one heck of an intersection. Okay, let's grab this and we'll go to the node controller, select this, and we'll square that node off. Perfect. All right, so now we're on to this one, and we're gonna do the same thing. Look at how big that road is. Okay, and then I think we're gonna go back down to this road from now on. Just, you know, it's always better, especially around here, to make sure that there's enough going on. Okay, so actually I think this one can. So now is the trick. Do I want this just to be a dedicated tram road, or should we make it a one-way system? I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to make it a one-way system. Yeah, I mean, if we do this, 2-lane or 3-lane, okay, that one could work. 3-lane 2-way road, 1-way tram line. Ooh, cool. 2-lane 1-way road with dedicated tram line and parking spaces. Okay, I think this one might be the winner here. Okay, so it doesn't look like it liked connecting there, so let's just put this one in. Yeah, I don't think that liked connecting, so why don't we try... This is without parking. That one connected. So this one was the 3-lane. Okay, so we maintain a 2-lane road here, which could be good. Though I wouldn't mind having 2 turning spaces here. Without parking spaces. Okay, let's try the without parking spaces. Yeah, that one connected too. Yeah, let's do this one. I like this one. And then now we get the bus. Buses can stop here too. And then right here, I think we can do this one. Yeah. Because I want the tram to be a one-way loop, but I don't mind cars using this for a bit of a two-way. And then we're gonna go back down to this one here. Oop. So we do have a bus using this lane. Let's take a look at that bus. So let's see, so it's the Queen Street line. It's gonna be obsolete. Let's delete that. Okay, we'll just let it resume because we're gonna need to change things anyways later on. Okay, so let's do this. And the tram can technically go both directions from here, which is great. And let's get some of these dedicated turning lanes. We don't need one there. Let's do that. Already have it there, perfect. Okay, so we do have a bit of a tram loop over here. Fantastic. It'll also help Thornton Square get it to the next level, because it's not the most desirable park. It's kind of surrounded by a bunch of amazing park amenities. So let's get back to our tram roads. So we'll just swing this right down. Very simply. Now I know I just messed up that pathway, and I also messed up a pathway earlier, which I didn't fix. So let's do that one. Let's right from here to here. Perfect. And let's get back to the road. Because I would love to finish these tram lines. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna turn collision off just for this one. Never mind. Okay, apparently I didn't. Sometimes I click and my mouse just doesn't register it for some reason. Alright, let's turn node snapping off. There we go. Turn it back on. There we go. And the thing about this tram line is this one could probably be the 3-lane again. Just this section here. Oh god, I did it again. Okay, that's so funny. Okay, so let's do that right down to here. And actually, I think we only need it on this side. I don't think it'll be that crazy. Wait, this is High Street, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. I was wrong. We can probably stick with this one on this section. And then right here we go into the... I was just a bit early on that. We'll go into the 3-lane, and then we'll go... So we got this one. This is a quiet street. This is pretty much just for the trams. I think we go with a 2-lane dedicated tram line road. All right, and then now let's go fix this for the 15th time. Node snapping. That's what we did to fix it last time. Perfect. Turn node snapping back on. And we'll come back through here with some dedicated turning lanes. Make sure the right and the left are together. Or the right and the left, the straight and the right are together. There we go. I'll just make sure that this is also okay. Alright, so now we're going to be doing the split. And this is where it's going to get a bit tricky. So I don't know if I'm going to do this line today that connects down into here, but just know that that is a plan for the future. Because we don't really need that line today, but we do need to get the other lines in place. So let's resume the game. Let's get this dedicated tram line through here. Are we gonna use... Yeah, we're gonna use Cedric the entire way. So yeah, this would be really cool to live by. And then right here, thinking we go down to the 4-lane 2-way road with tram tracks. So the tram stops being dedicated, but it allows us to have better traffic control here. All right, so these bus lines are going to now be changed into tram lines. So this is an 8-lane road, so we will adhere by those guidelines. We'll do that right to here, and then we'll go down to this. We're going to lose this building here, unfortunately. I'm going to pause the game because I don't want a building there now, if that's what's going to happen. Oops, okay, well, that's probably why then, isn't it? Get that building back. And let's come back through what we just did with our turning lanes. So this gives us dedicated turning lanes all the way through. So the tram turns through here. So pretty much what we did is we avoided this downtown intersection, like this main intersection of our city. And by adding these 3 lanes here, we're giving a lot of cars opportunities to turn wherever they need to, which is pretty darn important. So, and we do have looks like it's backing up a bit here. We do have a light. That is pretty important. So we'll leave that for now. Let's make sure that we have that in place properly. Perfect. And then we'll continue the tram over top of this highway right into here. So trams can definitely make this height, but I think what we'll do in the future is why don't we just try to do this now? I'm gonna grab this and I'm gonna actually lower it. And then we're gonna lower this one out to smooth it out a bit. So I think there's a node in there. It's right here. Hold Alt down. I'm just gonna move it underneath the bridge so we can kind of mimic what we did. Lower that down. I think this is gonna be okay. And then it still manages to get over the highway here. Now, I think the highway actually needs to be lowered a bit. Let's hold Alt down, bring it across, and grab both of these. And I'm also going to grab these ones here, and then these ones here, because it looks like that is just too low. Like the bridge is too low. So let's lower this. The clearance might be a bit tight, but I think it'll work out in the end. We'll also have to lower these ones a touch. Maybe a bit more, holy cow. All right, let's get this one. This one is glitching out pretty good, so let's do the same height as that. And then, undo. Okay, thank you. And then we'll do the opposite. There we go. Okay, and thank you. And then we're going to take both of these then, and we'll have to readjust them ever so slightly. I think these ones are also going to have to be adjusted. All right, so that tram line looks okay. Looks like there is enough clearance. We might have to come back and touch this up. But now let's continue on with our tram lines. Bring it right down to here. And now we're going to go back to this 4-lane dedicated tram line road. And I'm going to have to be careful about what I'm doing here because I might delete some things. Now I'm just going to turn collision off for this one. Okay, and then I'm going to just move it here and just whoop, and then undo. There we go. And then let's go back to this. All right, so I think we're just gonna have to deal with losing the houses, but I'm more worried about losing bridges and stuff like that. Ah, darn. Okay, so I think what's happening here is we didn't have zoning on this section. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna have to pause this game while I'm doing this then. We'll have to do it block by block. Back to the zoning. fix that. And then here we are at Autumn Street, which is where I want to bring it up now. So we'll bring it right up into here. And then we're gonna need the, could probably go with the 3-lane one-way road, no parking. 3-lane one-way road with the tram track without parking. This one is painted. Yeah, I think this one's the one we're gonna go with. Make sure that they connect, yep. And then this one is a 2-way connector here. I think this is because we have a bus line on here, don't we? Yeah, well, all these bus lines are going to become obsolete with what we're doing, so I think I'll respect what we have already, and I'll just make that a 4-lane tram line road. Actually, no, screw it. This is a full-on roundabout now. Okay, let's turn collision off for this one. Turn it back on. So what we're doing is, oh, here we go, collision off. There we go. And back. So that all connects properly. It's all good here. It curves pretty nicely. All right, so that is the first connector, and technically the roundabouts continue on through here. I thought maybe we do need to have that 4-laner back. Whoops. Because I think we'll be continuing this out this direction. Yes. Oh. Funny little note here. I'm just gonna actually move that before it becomes an issue. On Finch here. So, thinking we might have to change this whole one-way system right here and just make the park a bit of a roundabout. I mean, it's kind of a roundabout. Yes, so let's put that back as a one-way. And if this is coming back this way, I think this can become a, let's go with this one, the dedicated one. Yeah, this works, and then it can loop around and come back. Okay. And then right here, I think we're gonna have to go into that 4-lane tram. Now here's what I'm thinking. Whoa. What I'm debating right now is how we're going to get across here. So one option we have is to literally just do it. Just, you know, cut right across. The other option we have is to actually duck across out of this one. And then it's more elevated so we can make it a bit of a bridge. Now, you know what? I think I like that idea a bit more. So we're gonna actually just undo what we have here. So we're just going to make these normal roads, and we're actually just going to make all of these ones normal. Yeah, now this is a full-on roundabout. Let's make sure that these are a bit more normal. Yeah, we're changing up what we've previously had. We'll upgrade these ones. And I think right here is where we will, yeah, this is where we'll do this. Okay, so we'll need that dedicated 4-lane one, because this is, oh no, wait, no we don't, we can just go to our single lane painted one, which I think I'm on right now. Jeez. Okay, we'll do this, and then right here I'm going to actually delete these connections that we have. Right here, I'm actually gonna delete all of these too. And what we're gonna do, look at all these people, that's funny. We're going to take this tram line, we're gonna put it to that height. We're also gonna say, delete that. And then we're going to take this again. This could be a dedicated tram bridge. Just realizing that. That could be interesting. Let's just stick with this for now. Okay, so we'll go to bridge and straight. And we'll connect up just like that. Alright, so we're just going to grab those and we're just going to raise it up ever so slightly. So it's still a manageable grade. Thank you. And then we're going to take the highway and we're going to lower it. Okay, and we're actually just going to lower this one to the same height. Oh, never mind. Yeah, and then this one will have to be lowered then too. Do some full-on readjustments here. Okay, I think this should work. Let's wait for a truck to come by. Yeah, I mean, we should probably get the tram a bit higher. Okay, I think we can probably just have to raise this one up then. Alright, so we'll get this and we'll just get it to ground level and we'll just connect up like so. Very cool. Let's get this commercial zoning back in here. I don't think we'll need something there or here. Alright, so that'll repopulate and then we can get this tram road to run right down through here. And I'm thinking we upgrade just this section with this road and then we're going to go into this one. Oh, okay, that's fine. We'll go right up to here. And we'll go right by this. This might be a bad idea. We'll see how traffic enjoys having a tram line here. And we're just going to get this one to come right up into here. And then we're just going to let's say right here. Yeah, and then we'll just get it to loop around. A bit overkill on these roads. I think we can go back down to the painted ones. And technically it only needs to be a one-way system. So we could even just do this. And why don't we just make it a full loop for no reason? Actually, second, I'm gonna call a mulligan on this. Let's go back to these. I'm gonna go to our tram lines. I'm gonna make a dedicated turnaround zone with our just tram line. I think that'll be in this section. Where's it? Just the tram line. Ah, here it is. Tram track. Okay. So we'll get it to come right through here. And then get it to come out 2 units. Okay. Thought I would be able to do this a bit easier. There we go. I'm just gonna actually have to grab what we did, and I'm gonna just hold. Oh, I'm just gonna pull it back like this, and we gotta make sure that this is actually the right direction. Oh, come on. There we go, and then I'm just gonna readjust this. Okay. Oh, this isn't the right way either. So I think you move it. All right, so we got a bit of a tram turnaround here, and now we can get some of these lines in. So let's go right back to the start where we started the day, because it's been a long episode, and let's get this tram line going. So this tram line comes down through here. I don't think I'll get it to have a stop. I think we can get a stop right here. Oh wait, it can't use this as a turnaround. I remember now. So we're gonna have to actually upgrade this whole section here. Okay. This should be fine. So let's now get our tram lines going. So I'm gonna get a stop. Let's see. Wait, yeah, you know what? We'll get a stop right here. And then this is gonna go down the main road here. Actually, call a mulligan. I don't want to stop over here at this intersection, so that'll be the closest one. And then we're gonna get it to stop right here. Yeah, I mean, it's maybe it would have been better to bring it down here, so we kind of get by the school a bit. Okay, gonna call another mulligan. We're gonna upgrade this. And then we're gonna come down here like so. And then we're going to have to go back to our other roads here. Okay. And then we'll have to go back to this grass-lined road. Or tree-lined, whatever one we decide. Let's go with tree. Yep, okay, so let's go back to our bus, or our tram routes now. There we are. Okay, so we got that stop there before it turns. And then we'll get this one to stop right here. So that's like the downtown Riverside stop, Riverside the high school, Riverside the tax office. We can also probably avoid move this stop right to here, but we might have to move that stop in the future, because it could be nice to not have to put it on Prospect. We'll see what happens here. No, I don't want that. Oh geez, I messed up. Okay, so we'll get it to stop right in here then. And then the next stop will be in Prospect. We're gonna get it to stop fairly often. Right in there, downtown. It's gonna swing down through here. The next stop's gonna be right here. And then, unfortunately, the next stop's not gonna be for a while. So people over in this direction might still need a bus. And then we'll get it to stop probably here be the best option, because this is getting to be a bit of a heavier intersection, but if it has a dedicated lane, so I don't know if it really will be an issue. So we'll do that, and then it's going to stop right into here. We'll get it to stop right here for now. I'm going to readjust it once we delete the bus lines. We'll swing down through here now. We'll get one stop right out through here. I think that's a good spot for it. I'll swing right down this direction. So the last one's over here. I think we need one in this direction. And since we're gonna get another line to loop around from Thornton Square, go out this direction, we'll do that another episode. This one is going to be the super long line. I don't know what to call it. And it's gonna swing down through here into Cooper, or down Meadow Street onto Cedric. That's the street. We'll get it to stop right here, and then we'll just get one more before on Cedric, and then it's going to swing down through here on Queen Street. I think we'll actually back it up one, put it right here because I want to stop right there. Swing right across. Let's get a stop right here by the National Park, and then we're gonna go along the boardwalk here. I think we'll only have a couple. Oh, that's because there's a bus there. Okay, we'll get a stop there, and then we'll get a stop here on Autumn. Actually, let's back this one up. I think I'll add a stop here, and then yeah, okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to readjust them after, so the stops aren't gonna be permanent. All right, and then it's gonna loop around here on Queen Street. So let's get a stop. Yeah, right here, maybe. Yeah, we'll get a stop there, and then it's gonna just mirror this whole thing back. Swing down through here. Just try to copy the exact same stops so we don't mess too much up. We'll get that stop right there, and then right here on Cedric. Again on Cedric. So you might be curious why I'm not putting them right here. I'm closer to the end of the intersection. On a main road, you want to have the stop closer to the end of the intersection rather than the beginning of a road section, because it is a bit better for traffic. All right, so technically, I think it should end here. But we're probably going to have to do, it's probably going to like change its number once it gets to the Bathurst Community Park. I think it's what it's called. Okay, and then we're going to have to get a stop right here. On this situation, because this is a one-way road or a one-lane road, I don't mind having the stop closer to the back of the intersection. Okay, and then we're going to swing back up through here. Get a stop there. I'm going to skip that one. We're going to get it on the main road. And then back. And then it's just going to loop around here, right? So it's going to turn. I actually don't want it to turn, so I'm going to make it have a stop over here. Yeah, just for the sake of the directionality. Okay, so that's one tram line, and then we're gonna get the second tram line. So this one's going to stop. Let's say create new line. There we go. This one's gonna swing down through here. We're gonna get it to stop right here on Pierce Street before the bridge. It's gonna jump across. We're gonna get it right here on Pierce, and then we're gonna get. You know what? I think we might actually add a bit of a junction right here. For the tram, so we'll just add a stop right here for now, and then I'll get it to stop right on the other side as well. We'll get it to loop around, put a stop in there, and then we'll mirror it back. Much smaller line, but I think it'll be just as important. Get a loop around here. We'll get it to stop over there, and then finish up. Okay, so now this has been a really long episode. Holy cow. Now we need to go to our tram lines, and let's see. So we got 23 vehicles on tram line 1. This one is going to be the north-south line. And it's going to be red. 23. Okay, let's start with 15. Probably gonna need to readjust them over time. All right, and let's go back to lines overview. Tram line 2, 6. Let's put this up to 8. You know what? That's actually not that long. 7's fine. And this one. So what's the opposite of red? Let's go yellow. All right, so. I'll look at deleting the bus lines. We'll save it for next episode. All right. Well, I hope you. Whoa. Hope you had a wonderful day, everyone, and I will catch you in the next episode. Let's try to find a cool... let's go right here. This is a cool little spot. I'll catch you in the next episode. Peace out.